All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll lead you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit—
I don't mean to impose. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be.
Oh, I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectation.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people.
Well, you're certainly making big...
Come on now. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course, no doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of...
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kami. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against, so although now may not look like the best timing...
Oh, that guy?
I can see where you're coming from.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since... Well, sort of. It's funny, actually.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed. After making some
Okay. So you...
We did. I guess. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next,
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could... I wish you a joyous...
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. My opinion is something like, if the outcome is positive, we don't know yet. I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon...
Don't worry about it. If she's as well, life isn't always a smooth.
Everything's ready. Let's go!
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently...
At the very...
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine...
As it happens, would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
All ladies entertain...
But please, do come in.
Hey! Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand.
You're too kind.
We don't wish to impose. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparation.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and we're merely doing the...
When the time comes,
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Good to see you. Seems like you're always showing up with a...
Oh?
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back.
Ah, I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. When I noticed he'd set up shop,
Thanks to you all, it gave me the confidence to decide that, on the one hand, so I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want, as well as
Do they really all go? Hard to imagine, but
What if I were to choose some ingredient?
the whole idea was...
Excellent. Lavender melon, seagrass.
what? You wanna...
I do indeed.
You really think...
It's all about the traveler.
Sounds like a risk...
3 milks with lavender melon.
no problem. Here, your milk is ready.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch.
Your review seemed pretty...
Taste is your key.
Obviously.
Well said. Yes. Having my sister attend public.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi. No. Naturally, but that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo. But they didn't mention a word about... I imagine they didn't keep a close eye on them.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most...
Merely doing my duties.
Keep a close watch on the clan.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to... You must be so busy. Thank you so much.
But of course, the Tri-Commissioner, perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling...
I'm sure the news will cause something.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you.
Yes. But Kamaji has been...
It sounds like you have...
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering...
Oh!
He didn't mince his words. He has always... But despite all that, he pointed out...
It's just too...
Traditionally, after the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong...
Precisely. I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. Now, but we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What? But that was...
Fancy lettering you. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not...
When it comes down...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy.
I understand. But now...
Marriage is the most important. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people. I say this as to be together with...
I'll take to heart...
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time...
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. Traveler, let's find...
Hiragi-chisa, Ayato,
I've said everything I... The more I think about...
strange.
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess... Think about this. When someone's words and actions... Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. But if with Hiragi Chisato having married... Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
Yes, sir?
Did they take one of the...
Yes.
As I expect, they cannot afford to let this... Hiragi Chisato. But, after...
But why did they
Someone was eavesdropping. I think so. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Treated like a pawn, despite all of this. When she formally married...
Marriage is...
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from...
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must tell me where Shinojo is.
Doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master, no one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Battle formation! Get them! Soldiers, quick!
Propagate! Our bond is strong.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch them. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo, but...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the
Let's follow it and see.
Oh, thank the gods you're here. Oh, thank the... Thank you. It was terrifying. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this. Those behind this plan are not going.
Yashiro Commissioner, your
This situation has consequences. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of...
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. Shinojo may be your retainer.
abuse. Not out of nowhere. Alone, I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know...
Two people from two different clans are getting married, even if she marries into the Kujo clan. We are, in loyalty and duty, even if we put it down...
Darn it! This guy is good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share. For instance, a merchant from a... I'm sure someone as erudite as you...
keep...
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. The reason they give is...
You...
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals. Upright and forthright. Conscientious. It is unbecoming of such people.
Yashiro
The evidence is standing... Ugh, dear me. You studied in your years of... I'm not angry.
This is at most a Kanjo Commission. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds. I think you are simply opposed, so you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and bring... Let me be crystal clear. The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public went away. Once the notices go out, that's it.
I had expected...
Kami-sato.
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes... Goodness me.
Hey! Hey! What was all...
They had their scheme. But fortunately, Let's see how things...
Look at this. The daughter of...
Sounds...
For sure.
Good luck to them.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially... It seems so sudden.
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's...
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal.
I've previously considered this possibility.
I
I
don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for the sake of marrying you. Are you really okay?
I love her with all... That's why I cannot abide to see her... Yashiro Commissioner... But it's too late now.
I have a plan. Sir Kujo, are you willing to...
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear...
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission. And so, once that is achieved...
I see. This...
Exactly. By doing so, once our adversaries then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So...
We have to make sure that the Matsura, with whom... In that case, Sir Kujo... It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants.
wonder what's on the other side of the ocean.
I've been to the outside world before. We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man.
But the exam.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's...
What are they arguing about? It's quite a...
Huh? You need but stand on this land at midnight.
Looks like you guys...
A wish ritual, right?
It's this guy called... I heard it directly from him.
His whole bed was filled with...
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not,
If you're still feeling...
Really? Well, come on! Well...
Stand with me!
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him.
Everything is going smoothly.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people. I have to investigate.
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow!
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji, Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City during the—
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi, not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for—
Isn't—
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her—
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow.
Are they really gonna own—
If you're curious to find— I have some other business to— In any case, we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Paimon too!
Huh?
These people from the
I guess they're here to.
I heard that the Kanjo, to be honest.
Shh, stay quiet. Someone.
Oh, right. Sorry.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. Master's been very. I understand that he's anxious.
Yeah, good advice. If Lady Hiragi is really taken.
Maybe we should tell Matt.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to... Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse, since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary... If this stalemate continues...
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Let's go and see.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened?
After the Tenryo Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. I'm sorry. Maybe there's no... I used to tell myself I didn't feel reassured. I keep thinking back to what Sir I can happily accept that, but that's not...
Ah, Lady Hiragi. You... What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying...
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here...
Friends? Lady Hiragi, you are extremely important to us. Who's to say?
If you want to accuse us of trying...
Don't be rude. You... Listen to me. The present state of this is not an order. All I need you to...
Understood, my...
Good job, Chisato.
I was so nervous. But I thought... Yes, well...
We had a serious discussion, in all honesty. Ah, I'm so sorry. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, I suppose you're the only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind. We'll head off to the Kamisato, Lady Hiragi. By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro, Commissioner, I realize I've greatly offended you with my...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this, so please.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really... Lady Hiragi is indispensable. So, would it be at all possible...
You make it sound so easy. To lose face...
We'll do everything.
But if the situation if we fail to contain, try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant, and as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes!
I've listened to your concern, Sir.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi.
Oh? What? Sir Kamisato.
Unruly servants but now...
Oh, please?
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went... My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the... My mother loved him dearly. This sudden turn of... Everyone thought that the... It may sound preposterous.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the...
I think I now know me that he saw. I thought the reason I felt unsettled.
The reason why, sir...
That's it. When his clan had his time.
Well, it might not...
And I'm sure I will use this. This puts less pressure.
My best wishes...
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. In fact, my reason...
She really has the air of a leader. Hats off to you.
In fact, counter-checking our rival this time.
Even so. Anyway,
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. Well, perhaps for Master Matsura, a stable nation is the prerequisite, but all I have tried to do is make sure. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new...
There were so many... wait a second! You...
If you choose to give up your I didn't want to... She did. Now.
Okay then. Guess we'll have to...
All right.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Oh!
The Traveler had one of those.
I'm sure she's...
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families... It wouldn't have been...
There you go.
Naturally.
I shall protect the Lady of the...